So I'm going to hit this like a medium sort of flight trajectory. So I'm going to stand slightly open, club face is going to be slightly open, and my hands are going to be quite soft. So I'll demonstrate this for you. So as my left foot is back here, I'm going to swing to my left foot, away from the left foot, and again to the left foot. That's going to give me the feeling that I'm cutting across the shot. I'm not cutting as much as I think I am. First of all, I get the visual feedback for the length and the speed of the swing that I actually want to use with this shot. I've decided upon the speed and the length of the swing, and I repeat this with the ball. Okay, and that's what I've done, and the shot was pretty good because of that. Bad shots are hit because of indecision, and also because of not deciding the speed and the length of the swing that you want to use with the shot. We do that with the practice swing. Anybody that doesn't make a practice swing is making a mistake. You have to make the practice swing because you're getting a visual feedback from the flag when you're making these practice swings. So when I'm making the practice swings, I'm looking at the flag and I'm making my practice swings at the same time, and this visual feedback is giving me the length and the speed of the swing I require for this shot. Now, as I'm making the practice swings, I'm getting into a state that allows me to repeat what I've decided on with the ball, okay, as I've just done. And that is the secret of these shots, that you repeat literally what you've decided upon with your practice swing. You do that by getting into a light kind of a trance state. That's what good players do. They get into a light trance state. They're not thinking of the shot during the shot itself. They planned it before. They've made it in the practice swing. So once again, basically I'm trying to get the sole of the club bouncing on the ground. My chest is slightly left of the ball because I want to hit, I want to collect the ball. I don't want to get under the ball. I want to use the loft of the club to get the ball up in the air. That's why I have the chest rather slightly ahead of the ball. And that ensures that I hit basically the ball first and then the ground. You see here, I'm not trying to get the ball up in the air. The skill with these shots, with the 60-degree wedge, is that the flight of the ball is pretty dull. It doesn't get up in the air as much as you think or should do. So that results in you scooping under the ball. We want to let the weight of the club and the loft of the club take the flight of the ball to the green. So if you look at the flight of the shot, just first of all decide on the speed and the length of the swing. I've got quite soft hands here, and I'm trying to make my swing nice and smooth, that the ball's just collected. Most people tend to get a little bit stiff with these shots. I like them to stay soft because I want the hands to stay soft because we want to feel the weight of the club. We don't want to have tense hands and wrists because that results also in top shots and mishit shots. Okay, so we need a feel for the weight of the club. You see my posture? So my posture is so extreme that the arms are hanging quite vertically. Okay, my open stance, I'm swinging across my feet line, but my arms and hands are soft. They're not rigid. Players with a bad short game tend to be very rigid. Okay, players with a good short game tend to be quite soft in the hands because they want to let the weight of the club do the work. One tends to think that one has no control when one is soft, or when you let the club do the work. The opposite is true. You have far more control when your hands and arms are soft and you're feeling the weight of the club than when you're gripping the club very tightly and you believe you have control. Okay, think about it. A lot in the golf swing is the opposite to what one thinks it is. Okay, so we're going to get nice and soft with these shots. The important thing is the posture. We're standing slightly open, gripping a little bit further down the shaft. Now, we're getting the visual feedback, okay, from the length of the shot that we want to hit. That's giving us the length of the swing. Basically, the length of the backswing and the follow through stays the same. Not short and long, not long and short, but the same length back and through. So I'm looking at the flag and I'm getting a visual feedback, okay, for the length and the speed of the swing that I need for the shot. I've decided upon that. I am now in my trance state. You'll all think I'm crazy, but I'm in my trance state right now, even though I'm talking to you. And I'm going to repeat that decision with the ball. And because I've repeated that decision that I made in the practice swing, it was a good shot.